Okay.
Okay.
Drop down and
Drop
come
down and
back.
come back.
Because
Because
this echo
this
is
echo is
crazy.
crazy.
What is
What
going
is
on?
going on?
Okay. Mic check. Y'all hear me? Let me see. Let me know if y'all hear me. In fact, let me see something real brief. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Yo, what's up, everybody? I am pretty much on assignment. We is on a hood field trip because I got some breaking news, like some real breaking news. Hey, what's up? Y'all hear me? Okay. Um, Jag, did you drop down or did you come back or did you mute? Okay. I don't know if she's still here or not. Okay, she did. She dropped down. Yeah. Look. Some breaking news. I said I want to come here because what I'm looking to do, I'm trying to see something real brief. I'm in South LA, middle of the hood, to be honest, because I needed to find something. What's up? What's up, Barbara, Carla, Mary? What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all for being here. Jag will be here in a second. Um, yeah, superseding indictments going on right now with a particular gang over here. Now, I'm not somebody who comes online and likes to, you know, glorify or profit off of the black pain in the city. But I am going to highlight something. Y'all see where I'm coming from when I'm done. I'm not going to be here too long. Um, this is a very interesting story. Okay, let me see. I guess when the dag comes up, maybe I'll into it. Get into it. This is funny because let me give y'all a little brief history and turn around. Let me see if it turns around. Does it turn around? Okay, so it ain't turning around. Wow. See, this is YouTube, man. YouTube be tripping. Um, right across the street. You say you're blocked out? Wow. Okay. Just try it again. If you can, try it again. If they blocked you out, that's wow. Um, and I can always come back because I could pretty much just make this a brief one. And I wanted to because Jag don't be knowing a lot of the investigative stuff that I'll be looking through. If you're blocked out, what does it say? If it's just try it again. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. This whole little YouTube apparatus is tripping anyway. Ladylike, is that Silky D? If it is, salute. What's up? I don't know if that's Silky D or not, but what's up, Janine Taylor? Hey, Silky. Salute to you. Y'all follow Ladylike in the building, Silky D, West Coast legend. That's what's up. You said every time I goes right back to the joint button, then it pushes me out. Okay, I don't know. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can try something real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I sent the thing again. Okay, so everybody know this little area over here is a little dangerous. I was basically going to say I didn't even run away from home, but when I was 10 years old, okay, it's finally working. Try it. Try it, Jag, if you want. Um, so my stepbrother's cousin stayed across the street, and this is back in the '80s, late '80s. First time I ever been away from home overnight. My stepbrother brought me over here to the 107 Hoover Hood, right? Because I think his cousin was from 107. And yeah. So the situation went like this. I was only like what 9, 10 years old. I was out the whole night. I came back like 8, 9 in the morning. Wasn't no buses running. That's why wasn't no buses running. And man, I got just say child abuse for real. But no, I'm in this area, whatever. Even with the new link, it's still doing it. Okay, well we'll come back and speak on it. But essentially, let me just get to it. South LA, y'all may want to Google this place here. This place that's right here that I'm talking about. It says Stadium Inn. They are heavily involved with the superseding federal indictments that's going on right now. So essentially, there are some superseding indictments. It's expanding this federal RICO case against the West Side Hoovers from 11 to 18 defendants. So they added 7. And according to this paperwork I'm looking at, prosecutors, they've identified more than 45 alleged victims, including 13 minors, and have all like they've added like 325 alleged overt acts. So it's basically they've added more cases to the situation because it was already a significant amount. So now you got 769 acts that are included in this RICO. The new allegations included traffic, you know the word, of minors benefiting financially from trap, money laundering, structured cash transactions, firearms activity, and the Hobbs Act for robbery, I guess. That's what it says. So right now, it's basically what I wanted to highlight is this damn hotel manager who's here, aka Aki. Sounds like he's maybe Indian or Middle Eastern. I don't know, but his involvement with the RICO. The manager is referred to Aki in the transcript. His full name appears garbled in the transcript, because they don't want to like expose this person. But federal agents, they seized the motel's financial records. This hotel's right here. And the guest registration cards. And according to the transcript, one known victim allegedly stayed here for about 100 nights, paid about $13,000 in cash. Aki, he allegedly admitted that a large majority of the motel's revenue comes from cash rooms rental. And he said he believed approximately like 90% of the rooms were being rented by people connected with traffic and prosti. Y'all know the word. Now, he reportedly admitted that a bunch of parents had come to the hotel searching for their children. One alleged victim claimed that the hotel manager here had extramarital relations with a 15-year-old, and she was a traffic victim. So investigators, they allegedly found that his bank deposits were reportedly, they kept them below $9,000. Well, he kept them below $9,000 or $10,000. I'm sorry, $10,000. So prosecutors said it characterizes as structuring intended on avoiding federal reporting requirements. The government theory is not merely that the trafficking, I say the word, but it happened at the motel with the manager knowing. It also, the activity is so frequent and visible and profits that The manager, Aki, allegedly became a known participant or facilitator. All right, I'm gonna stop right there. What's up, A. Reed? Look, y'all gonna see why, because for the most part, I'm just bringing the news because what they do here is give certain people slaps on the wrists when it comes to these federal indictments. So y'all can Google that place in LA. That's the name of the hotel, and you'll get more information regarding the indictment, the superseding indictment. So of course, the members from the gang, they're locked up. But this manager here, I don't even think he's locked up. So he's probably going to be someone who's a cooperating witness, but he also had alleged ties to, uh, the exploitation side. Let me know if y'all can hear me because it's weird. It's saying preview. I don't know what's going on. Let me know if y'all can see me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm gonna just finish getting through the report because I wanted to highlight that guy Aki, and obviously that's where he works. I'm not sure if he's working there right now. You figure if there was a situation where there's that traffic stuff going on, the feds will come in and seize. You know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all see and hear me. So you figured if that was going on, they would have seized the whole hotel. It would have been a whole lot. It just would have been a whole lot of other stuff going on. So yeah, the case right now is still up in the air. I reported this last year when it first came out. It came out August of last year. There was what was it, the Lady Duck, the pimp. There was a lady pimp. There was a other pimp, and then now they included this other rapper. I've never heard of him. They said his name is SA Face. He's supposedly been putting girls out there as well, and um, some of them are minors alleged. They got some of these girls. They face got bit off. She one. Well, not the SA Face. I think it was another guy. Bit a girl's face off or bit her cheek. Gave her a perk and told her to go to the hospital. It's some wild stuff within this indictment, and it's crazy. It's crazy work. Like I said, I'm not pointing at these dudes because they're going to get the time. The dudes who are participating and did all this to these unfortunate minors, they're going to get their. They're going to get theirs. Now, this Aki that's at this hotel that works here, the manager, they probably gonna slap him on the wrist and let him walk scot free, like how they do certain other people who kind of profit off of black and brown pain and struggle and hurt and stuff like that. Because that's pretty much really what I'm talking about. You got somebody who made hundreds of thousands. He probably made hundreds of thousands. And his involvement. He knows a lot of what's going on. He probably got paid. They probably gave him girls too. This is just my conjecture because I don't know all what happened with like I'm gonna finish reading the paperwork, but for the most part, we'll see. I think they just gonna get this guy a slap on the wrist. Here's the back of the hotel. I said, let me come over here. Back of the hotel. Yeah, this is the back of the hotel. This is the stadium, man. Let me finish with this here. The transcripts, they said that SA Face is a rapper and alleged 5'9" Hoover Crip member or gangsters. Prosecutors reportedly traced his connections to a investigation back to a 2021 music video. You say what? So the indictment allegedly refers to lyrics about killing rivals and introducing women into traffic. Although the lyrics alone were not established as criminal conduct, more significant allegations it involves the conduct outside of the business of the music. They got Instagram footage of allegedly showing them counting money while the women work nearby. They got him allegedly threatening to pile one woman in the face unless she increased the money she turns over. He reportedly stopped in a vehicle with another criminal, and they alleged trafficked that victim. He allegedly recruited another woman through Instagram, directing her to motels and later monitored her activity here at the stadium. And he got surveillance showing him allegedly of this rapper and someone named J Money waiting in the motel parking lot while women worked inside the rooms. Messages allegedly connected him to discussions about gang politics, drugs, robberies, purchases of assaults, rifles, um, and alleged that lead defendant. It is connecting this back to that Lady Duck person. And investigators obtained a warrant for his Instagram account after the original indictment. Now, this is just to point out the government is reportedly using music videos as background evidence of association while relying more heavily on alleged threats, Instagram communications, surveillance, and financial support the criminal allegation. Now, this is what gets me. And I wasn't going to go over there because I'm not trying to be nowhere near that place. There's a place called the House of Hattis. It's a lingerie store off of Fig in Manchester, and um, they said it might. No, they actually said that the owners and the managers of the store provided resources to the people who traffic women along Fig, and while the gang provided the protection to the business, the transcript, the paperwork says that the Cash App was allegedly used to receive some of the proceeds. So the specific allegations in the indictment is that the Cash App accepted um, the proceeds, y'all, making the business a financial conduit, and that potentially evidence supporting money laundering allegations, but it don't automatically prove that there were owners, that the owners or the employees knew of the laundered money. So basically, when it comes to this superseding indictment, it shows that the feds alleging something much larger than what's even going on with these gangs and them committing like isolated incidents. There was also an incident mentioned about a robbery that happened in I believe it's Lens Crafters in Beverly Hills. They're describing like an entire ecosystem where rappers allegedly promoting and participating in activity, being in motels, allegedly providing rooms, and profiting from repeated traffic in a lingerie business whose Cash App allegedly received traffic proceeds. The government says the Instagram, the Cash App records, the motel registration, the surveillance footage, they got a bunch of seized phones from people, bank deposits. It's helping to connect the people and the locations together. So social media basically appears to be the government's primary witness. That's what they're saying. And I'm walking along, was this 104th, 103rd? Down the street is Washington High. I went to Washington High. Shout out to the Washington Generals. Back day, this neighborhood wasn't that crazy. This little neighborhood is getting crazier, I guess. The hotel being down the street. This superseding indictment of the gang around here. Yeah, man. Look, crime don't pay. Go get you a job at Dunkin' Donuts. And even the cyber crimes, because you got a bunch of people who are online who's done some cyber stalking, some dog pilings of particular individuals, passing of information, all that stuff don't pay either, and those people will be caught up as well. Trust me. Like, this is easy work for them, and shout out to the federal government because they have increased their arrests of child mole people, those Lesters, right? 1,000%. Those arrests have gone up, and um, all this is due to online stuff. They're all they're doing is getting a lot of online data, IP addresses, all that good stuff. You can have burner phones and all that, you still gonna get caught, no matter what it is that you do. But the whole thing with this situation, of course, they're gonna have the people who are the face of the indictment. They're gonna showcase them. But this Aki character, this person that works at this stadium and hotel, I'm very curious to see what's gonna come of that. I'm very curious to see what's gonna come of that. You know what I mean? Other than that, that's all I really wanted to say. I'm gonna get back to my business, and y'all check out Jag. I think Jag will be dropping something real soon. Kind of in relation to what we're talking about with it's not necessarily superseding, but there's going to be some indictments going on. I think a lot of these people who are online doing criminal activity, your day coming too. Ain't nobody you're not finna get away with nothing today ever. The situation right here in LA is just an example, and trust me, there's all kind of other operations that's popping, but it's a little like, they're not really announcing them. They're not. Well, yeah, you say, but they can't work. Yep. Yep. They show. They got to show. Well, we're doing work. We're working because trust me, in 18 months, it's about to be another election cycle, and they're already gearing up and getting ready to. Like, I already see the play. They gonna, well, we didn't talk about them files, but we didn't go after it, but we did this and we did that. So that's what they're doing. They just can't look inactive. Even this situation, they that's low hanging fruit. To be honest, getting them is low hanging fruit. And I'm talking about the Hoovers, and I'm not condoning or condemning, but getting them is low hanging fruit. Let's go get them judges and them deputies that be online looking for minors, because there's a lot of that going on. I don't think y'all really. Chris Hansen just dropped something where he said they did a reboot for the Chris Hansen little situation. You know how he would do what he did with the coming out. I'm Chris Hansen. Like, sit down, have a seat. I forgot what they call that damn thing, but long story short, he said, man, they in 6 days, I think they did it in Texas, 6 days, they had so many people, like 6 people, and the reason why they even got rid of To Catch a Predator, that's the name of it. The reason why they even got rid of it is because they had so many like law enforcement officials, judge, like they had a bunch of people that were like high profile. And I think one person like off themselves because they got caught up in it. Man, this is low hanging fruit. Like I said, there should be other operations going on. Getting when I start seeing them indicting like these officials who be in these courtrooms and they got ties to this stuff, and they allow certain kids, they allow certain families to push their kids out or to get caught up in the Department of Children's Service stuff. When you can link that, because Jag and I are working on something. I'm not going to speak too much on it, but when you can link, man, let's see them do the perp walk. The Hoover Crips, the Hoover gangsters, yeah, that's easy. That's easy. Tell the federal government, go get them ones that are in them robes, the black robes and the white robes. Go get them. All right, I'm out. I'll be back sometime. Peace.